When you think of the word mentor, is there one person in your life that comes to mind? Someone you trusted, who guided, advised, and supported you? Someone who recognized your potential, encouraged, motivated, and pushed you to be your best you? The additional consistent support who, when you said, "I don't think I can do it," said, "I know you can do it, and I'm going to be there to celebrate with you when you do." Knowing the impact they had on your life, how fabulous would it be to share that experience with a young person in your community? At Big Brothers Big Sisters, we often hear 2 lives are changed forever, theirs and yours. The small act and big impact of mentoring has been positively influenced young people in Oxford County for over 50 years, and we could never do what we do without our extraordinary volunteer mentors.
Last year, I was a sponsor for the Big Night Out Gala, and I was asked to do a speech. So I reached out to a good friend of mine, Jessica Curtis Blair, who has been a Big Sister for many, many years, and interviewed her. And as she was explaining it to me, I could see how passionate she was about it. And I've known for years that she was a Big Sister. So when I was writing my speech, I was thinking back to when I was a little girl and some things that I went through as a kid and how nice it would have been. And when I was writing that speech and preparing that speech, I decided, you know what, I absolutely have a couple of extra hours a week that I can hopefully make a difference. So I vowed in front of a room full of a few hundred people that I was going to do it. So here I am.
It's been a lot of fun with Theory. I found we get along really well. Big Brothers Big Sisters did a good job of matching us up, I find. We have a lot of the same interests, so it's pretty easy going to meet up with him and just find something to do.
So I grew up in Tillsonburg as like a really isolated gay teenager, and that was a really rough go, not having anyone in my life who understood my lived experiences. And so when I was looking for placements, I realized that Big Brothers Big Sisters tries to fill that gap in youth's life, and they just so happen to have a program for people like me. So I was really, really fortunate that they were willing to take me on and kind of get to be the adult that I wish I had.
I guess it's not so much what I get out of being a mentor. Obviously, we do this, I do this, because helping young people through difficulties in life is what's so very important to them. So then I do obviously get something from it because I recognize that I am making a difference.
Seeing the excitement on the mentees' faces, like if you see them do something positive and they'll go red and they'll be brimming with happiness and just excitement, and it's infectious, you know what I mean, when you see that type of stuff, and you take that home and it changes you a little bit.
I am a mentor with the virtual mentoring program. So a typical meet would be usually a craft. She loves doing crafts and I also love doing them. So we've made some bracelets, we paint a lot, but one of my favorite things to do with her is baking. We've baked cookies, muffins, we even made fruit skewers. It's definitely different when you're virtual, but I find because we're both putting so much effort and time into making something on our own ends that we can share with our family, it's the most rewarding that we do.
Oh, we're matched in school mentoring for the first year. She's so much fun. We should be matched as big sister, little sister. So then I inquired, I said, you know, would that be okay? And then they checked with Hannah and her parents and everybody was agreeable. So then we were matched as big sister, little sister.
We have a lot of conversations about high school and things I've experienced and he's about to experience. I find he's really comfortable talking about those things with me. Having someone outside of his family to talk to has been helpful for him as well.
What I really enjoy is the feedback that I would get from staff from Big Brothers Big Sisters, that I would get from the teachers or the admin staff at the schools. And to find out that these kids are really excited because it's the day that Fred's coming. That's my best memory.
In the Game On program, just the games that we get to play, like we'd play little competitive games against each other, and yeah, just seeing the kids' excitement if they win, and they're not, like, sometimes kids don't get to win all the time, right? So when you see them win, and like they're just so happy running around the gym, just so ecstatic, like that's, oh man, yeah, you can't buy that type of that type of life. You know what I mean? So
We are looking for mentors that have the enthusiasm and the commitment to being involved in our programs. One of the first steps that you can take in learning about becoming a mentor is signing up for our Bbbs 101 Introductory to Mentoring. And this will give you a really good snapshot of all of the programs that we offer and how you can get involved with them.
Genuinely indescribable what a gift it is to give a young person when you just give them your time and attention and your respect, right? They want that so bad, and a lot of kids are really starved for it, especially if you belong to the 2S LGBT community. The only thing that you can do to counter that isolation is to build relationships with someone who's willing to see you as you are. And if you've gone through that, then I think you inherently have the skills that you need to give that to a youth and to give them the space and attention that they need to be themselves.
So my career path has changed recently, and so now I'm in a Bachelor of Education program to become a teacher in the future. And I definitely find that my experience with Big Brothers Big Sisters has solidified that decision for me, and I know it'll be the right decision for me.
We make a difference in lives of children on a daily basis, and that really motivates me to get out there and find the mentors that we need in our programs.
I didn't think that I would enjoy it as much as I actually do. I wanted to do this to give back, but I genuinely enjoy our time together. It's a break from my own life, and it kind of is sort of an escape for me. And those 2 or 3 hours that I get to just shut my phone off and, you know, deep dive into whatever we're doing, I find that I actually enjoy it a lot more than I would have ever imagined.
So we were matched 12 years. And then the match has officially ended in June because Hannah turned 18. So we meet every week till Hannah goes to college, and it breaks my heart when she goes to college. But it'll be great. We're going to have so much fun.
With 11 programs, from one-to-one to group mentoring, 1 hour to a few hours a week, longer and shorter term matches, there are many opportunities that will fit your schedule to mentor a young person in your community with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Oxford County. We know that mentorship leads to measurable outcomes in social emotional competence, mental health and well-being, as well as educational engagement and employment readiness. You plus them equals potential. Their success is your success. Your small act is their big impact. The only thing missing from this equation is you.